Hey guys, Sean here. Let's take a look at the more off-road focused 2026 RAV4 Woodland Edition. So this new color is called Urban Rock. It's kind of like cement meets lunar rock, honestly. And there is some browns to it and stuff, but what do you guys think about it? It definitely has a little bit of metallic-y flake. We can see that in the paint right there. But this is the new body style of the RAV4. Toyota's kind of going with that C-channel DRL look like you could see in all the RAV4s here. You see in the CHR, the BZ Woodlands, and the new BZ. Also, it kind of came out on the RAV4. But we have a different grille up front. We're going to walk around this outside before going on into the inside. But the grille of the Woodlands is a lot different than that of the Limited and also the GR Sport over there. But one thing I noticed is that we kind of have some rigid fog lights right here. How cool is that? So it's a more off-road focused version of the RAV4. We're gonna have about an inch higher of a lift on this, 30-inch tires, some off-road rugged ready tires. These are some Dunlops. And as we walk around the side, we can see that this is just kind of an evolution of the current generation RAV4 that we have. Now you can get the Woodland Edition as a plug-in hybrid or a standard 2.5 hybrid with it all-wheel drive, which is pretty sweet because it's going to have Toyota's torque vectoring system, which for 90% of the people who are just going to do some light off-roading, like with some trails and stuff, it'll be pretty good, pretty solid, and you should be getting some good miles per gallon. The old RAV4 was able to get up into the 40s for MPGs. We don't have those numbers yet or pricing for you guys, but when we do, when I get to drive this vehicle later this year, because it will be available towards the tail end of this year, I will definitely make sure that I have all that information for you guys. But what do you think about the exterior here on the Woodland Edition? One more thing I want to point out before we go inside is this roof rack system that they have on this one. So it actually has the Woodland badge right here on the side, and it seems to be up high enough. Not sure of load rating yet that we can put on the roof of this, but people may want to add some stuff to the top, maybe a rooftop tent or something like that. Now the RAV4, if you're going to tow with it, it could tow upwards of 3,500 pounds. Of course, that depends on configuration, anywhere from about 1,500 to 3,500 pounds for this. The new taillights in the back, sorry about the sun, guys. It's just not working out for us right now where all these vehicles are at and time of day when I got to see this vehicle, but the new taillights are pretty sweet. Got Woodland right there on the passenger side, a cute little tow hitch right here on the back, and then also all-wheel drive hybrid version. Again, you could get this as a plug-in hybrid and get upwards of 50 miles of range with a single electric charge. 320 horsepower too. Kind of wild. Let's go ahead, go on into the inside again. You can see as I kind of walk around this, the green hues coming through like lunar rock, and then cement too with that kind of pearl in the paint. Looks pretty good. But let's go ahead, go on inside now. I believe this one has a leather interior. We also have some orange accents, nice soft touch here all on the doors. Keep in mind this is pre-production, so it may not be final materials yet. Heated seats, I assume. Doesn't look like they're ventilated at all. A lot of that stuff is going to be integrated into the new screen of this RAV4, and it doesn't seem like they're dual function rigid fog lights. At least I can't see them right here, and unfortunately we do not have the power on to these vehicles to check everything out for you guys, just because Toyota's new infotainment screen that they have, which I really want to try out for you guys, isn't 100% dialed yet. But we can take a look at this interior. So we see this new steering wheel. So this kind of makes me think of the first gen RAV4 with that kind of steering wheel. We're gonna have a lot of orange accents here too in this Woodland Edition. A nice soft touch center console that opens up from both the passenger side and also the driver's side. And the cool thing too is that if you press both buttons on the passenger side and the driver's side, you could flip it around. You get like kind of this plastic shelf thing, set it on down, and then you could add stuff to the top right here. Maybe you want to eat in your vehicle or something. You'll have a nice hard surface with these notched out edges for some things. Now the interior is pretty user friendly and also storage friendly. We have some shelves right here for the passenger, wireless charging right here, another spot right here for a phone, some more storage right down here, all of our cup holders, and then of course the center console that was actually pretty decently sized for the RAV. Now we have 45 watt charging in this one, which is pretty sweet for some fast charging, downhill assist control, traction control, all of our whole buttons right here, 360 camera view, our drive mode selector, full EV mode if you have enough juice, And then our trail, snow, not sure if there's going to be other integrated features into that, like rock mode, sand mode. Again, we can't power this baby on, so I'm not sure all the intricacies with that. This one has just a normal rear view mirror, touch sensitive stuff for our LED lights, and also a nice sunglass holder right here. Moonroof in this one, which is sweet. It does have a white headliner. Kind of wish that it was blacked out, but the interior feels pretty nice in this. We do have some plastic right up here on the dash, but the dash kind of swoops around. If we were to shut the door, you could see that it just kind of flows just right into the door right there. We're gonna go ahead and show you the back seats right now. So when we come on back, it's a three seats in the back row. It's nice soft touch materials right here on the door. We also have the HVAC, 2 USB-Cs for the rear occupants. Now me at 5'11", I can actually sit back here pretty nice. I did not adjust that front seat, but I have a good amount of space. And the cool thing with the RAV4 is that these seats, they'll actually recline a little bit. So I could sit back here, put my feet out a little bit, and be nice and comfortable in the back of the RAV. We had a RAV4 XSE hybrid. We got consistently like 41 to 42 miles per gallon with that thing. I sat in the back seat only a couple times, like when we have friends up front and my wife was driving, but the RAV4, man, it's comfortable. Some people say it was noisy. Our hybrid wasn't terribly noisy, but it was definitely a bit more noisy than a normal gas version of the RAV4. But now that all these are hybrid standard, and also you can get some as a plug-in hybrid, like this particular Woodlands edition, Toyota also said that they worked on the sound deadening. So thicker glass, thicker materials, better acoustics throughout the whole cabin. So hopefully when we drive it later this year, we'll be able to really see that. We also have some cup holders right here for the rear occupants, which is pretty nice. Nice soft touch material, obviously, on that because it's part of the seat. And then where the RAV4 really shines is in the storage area out back. Man, I can't get over this color. It actually looks pretty good. So if we go ahead and open the hatch, it's a nice automatic hatch on this Woodlands, but people have killed the batteries in these things. So I've come down to this other Woodland edition right here just because they killed the battery of the other one. You could see someone else also killed this battery, but we have the cargo area opened up a little bit. We have our battery. This is kind of cool to see, just right there. Spare tire underneath, and if we close this up, push that back a little bit, pull this way, very cool kind of cargo mat on it, very texturized and stuff. Woodland spelt out right here. Got the 3 mountain peaks. Nice cargo area that actually covers the whole thing, which is pretty sweet. But we got a good amount of cargo area in the back of the RAV4, just like we always have. So what do you guys think of the 2026 RAV4 Woodland Edition? Let me know down in the comment section. Would you guys take one of these to off-road, use it as a daily driver, or are you just gonna buy it because of the beautiful urban rock color? I appreciate y'all watching, and I will catch you in the next one. All right, see you later.